Hello, friends. Today's topic is degrees, and did you find the job that matched your degree? Well, for most people, they didn't, so let's rant.
Something that frustrates me to no end is when I see people saying, well, you didn't need that master's degree, you didn't need that undergraduate degree. Studies are showing, shut up. Shut up. I live and work in Washington, D.C., and I'm on the other end of the job application process where they say high school diploma is okay plus experience. That's not fucking true. You're not even going to be considered in certain industries for an entry level position without a master's degree, even though it's not explicitly said. I agree, it's not explicitly said. And besides, when you do your master's degree, they tell you that this is not going to become relevant for the next like 10 years of your career. Like your master's degree kicks in mid career. And so when I see this information, and I understand like the like unfairness of it all, like as someone who doesn't have like rich parents that funded my college education, I understand that it's unfair, and like there's so many layers of the system making just like working in certain industries, being at a certain caliber, like just really unfair. Like I agree with that. But to say, well, that master's degree isn't relevant, or you just trust and believe, as someone that works in an industry, I work in international development, where you will not get an entry level role without a master's degree, even though they say high school diploma, blah, 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 you're not gonna get in. And so it's a bit disingenuous when people say things along the lines of like, you didn't need that degree, blah, blah, blah. If it's so cost prohibitive for you to get a degree and you're doing like something like that, it's genuinely like not a good career path, I would say like, do reconsider going to college or going to a master's program. Like I do agree people need to be a bit more apprehensive and cautious about that. But if you're going into a specialized field, or you plan on going into a specialized field, don't let people fool you and tell you that you don't need that degree. And don't wait till you feel like it's too late. I believe personally that it's never too late. But don't wait till it's like your life has started like lifing until you realize you do have to go back for that special degree, whatever that may be. I feel like society is moving so away from like education because of like how it's affected a lot of people, but don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. There's a lot of degrees where they would not even consider you or look at you if you do not have a master's degree. I know, I don't agree with it. I definitely don't agree with it. I have so many issues with the whole ethics of it all and the structural inequality of it all. I definitely agree, but the reality is still what it is, unfortunately.
I'm literally having like a midlife crisis. Like all these jobs I hear are paying 23, 24, $25 an hour, and I'm not trying to sound ungrateful, but like that's just not enough money. Like I cannot survive. I cannot live. I have kids. Like I cannot use 23, 24, $25 an hour and make a living. Okay? Like it's not enough money. It's simply not enough money. It's just not. And it's like, did I go back to school and get a bachelor's degree for what? What did I get a bachelor's degree for? To make $23, $24, $25 an hour? For what?
Top 10 most useless degrees. Number 10 is archaeology. You're not going to be no Indiana Jones, okay? Number 9 is film. Pick up a camera, you got one on your phone, start filming some shit, watch a bunch of movies, get it together. Like, you don't need to go to school for that. Number 8, history. If it's history, it's in the past. There ain't shit going on with it anymore. Number 7, travel and tourism. Why are you wasting your money learning about this shit and not just going out there and traveling? Number 6, liberal arts. What the fuck does that even mean, liberal arts? Number 5 is dance. Nobody needs to go to school for this. Michael Jackson, Britney Spears, they were all incredible dancers before they could even step foot in a college. They were the most famous dancers, period, in the world. Just start dancing. Number 4 is photography. This is kind of the same thing as film. Take your phone out, start taking pictures, don't waste your money. Number 3 is art. Need I say more? Especially art history. Like, that's fucking useless. Number 2 is theater. Now, as somebody who does theater professionally, let me tell you how this works. You go into the audition room, you shimmy for the director. If they like you, they put you in the show. If not, you go again and try again tomorrow. You don't need a degree to figure this shit out. If you want to teach it, just pretend like you know what you're talking about. You'll go farther than anybody. If you like this list and want more lists about other nonsense, follow me. Leave me a comment with the most useless college degree in your book. Also follow my Instagram and fiance Samantha, who I've tagged. Number 1 is basket weaving.
Your major doesn't matter. Okay, hear me out. I'm gonna have people flanking me in the comments. Oh my gosh, that's so stupid. Of course your major matters. Look, if you're not gonna be an engineer, a doctor, nurse, or like a lawyer, it doesn't matter. Okay, let me tell you why. I graduated college early. I graduated in 3.5 years at like a really well-known school, very competitive school, very proud of myself, with a political science major. You wanna know what I wanted to do with that? Nothing. Do you want to know what I regret? My major. Not because it's not useful, because I think I actually have a lot of skills from it that are very useful in everyday life, but because it wasn't enjoyable for me. Also, I'm walking on my treadmill very slowly. It wasn't enjoyable for me, okay? But let me tell you, I am an exceptional writer. I, for my entire college degree, have been writing research papers, synopses, capstones, everything. I'm an incredible writer. I know how to analyze data. Do you want to know what I do for a living? I work in social media. Do you want to know what you do in social media? You have to be creative. You have to analyze data, and you have to be able to write well. You have to be able to research things. So whenever I've applied to jobs and they're like, ooh, actually, you don't have a marketing degree. Do you want to know what? I have 4 years of experience under my belt in social media marketing with incredibly good results in social media. Your degree doesn't matter, okay? It doesn't matter. Do you want to also know what I'm doing with my time, with my degree and my incredible writing skills? I'm writing a fantasy series, a romantasy series, actually. And that's what I'm doing with my time, social media and writing novels. But I have a political science degree, okay? This is what I'm saying, y'all. Like, unless you want to be a doctor and want to cut people open, I recommend using some YouTube videos to learn skills that you want to learn, okay?
The market is always changing, so your degree matters. It makes a difference between waiting a month for a job to waiting years having a degree and still can't find work. Keep your options open and good luck out there.